Let's see, who's the most one-dimensional character in the entire roster? Oh, it's also the least requested character, Philia. And yes, I'm not kidding, Philia has only a single character trait. And not only that, but it's a trait shared by several other characters who have more interesting hobbies. But you're not here to watch me complain about this character for 3 minutes. You're probably here because Philia, the Love Seeker, is a 3-star wind bow from the gacha pool who's been around since launch. So you probably have her and want to know how to play this unit you've picked up. Or rather, this unit that has picked you. Because Philia doesn't give you a choice. Following what must be either destiny or poor gacha luck, Philia has bumped into the prince, and exclusively the prince, because she immediately believes that they are destined to be together due to such an event. Anyway, Philia happens to be wearing green and carrying a bow, so Destiny says that she's a wind bow unit. Just tap the screen to fire off shots, but be wary, as Destiny has also deemed that bow units can easily miss moving targets. Well, Destiny and the developers. Philia's Force Strike is great for dropping a volley of arrows on them as they try to reposition though. Philia's skills are weird. Her first skill is falsely named Scattershot that just shoots enemies in a line. She probably bumped into a slingshot store or something right after she developed the technique and thought it was Destiny to name it after something. Her second skill is Lovelorn Arrow, which has the same attack pattern and can inflict paralysis. This is a pretty good effect on enemies, but I can't help feeling that this arrow was developed with a different target in mind, one Philia did not want getting away. Anyway, Philia is constantly trying to rush her relationship straight to marriage, so it's no surprise she rushes her skill preparation for herself and the entire team. It's probably why she picked a bow in the first place. She also has more strength when she's at full HP because a single hit will cause her faith in destiny to waver until she's healed back to full, and she can accept that the series of events was meant to happen. She also picked an unorthodox resistance for a wind unit, Paralysis, probably because she's paranoid someone may try to use her own tactic against her and start a relationship that isn't with the prince. Her kit already makes her a poor candidate for promotion, but if you really feel compelled to promote her, I'd recommend stopping at 4-star, because even amazing bows like Hawk have a hard time justifying joining harder content like High Mercury's trial since she can shrug off all their afflictions. For equipment, the Stellar Pegasus sounds like the kind of steed she would pick for a wedding caravan, so that's probably her optimal bow. Yes, it's going to be pricey, but so is the rest of the wedding if Philia gets her way. For Worm Prince, Philia wants any and all of the Valentine's prints, but don't listen to her, she can't optimally use any of them. Instead, you can convince her that Forced Bonds refers to her bond with the prince when they're walking through the woods. She would also probably be down for an evening of luxury, but only give her the print if you want to spend the next 6 hours with a Philia stuck to your arm. You're probably expecting me to recommend Cupid for Philia's dragon, but that is Philia's choice for the dragon, and I've been trying to talk her into a wind one for weeks now. The best I've gotten is Tsumuji, but maybe you'll have better luck. Philia doesn't want to be on a team with anyone except the prince. Especially don't add anyone who's looking to date the prince like Melora. Orion is actually good to tag along, as he'll actually pull Philia away from the prince to give him some breathing room. Alternatively, you can put Ella-san on the team as long as she's at the other end and Vanessa is between them. In summary, I have nothing else to say. Philia is kind of boring, although maybe cute. It's still kind of strange she wasn't one of the wedding bells and instead took a different role in that story, but who knows? Maybe she'll get an alt someday, and we can watch her flirt with the prince for 5 more chapters. And more importantly, 65 more Wormite.